2 or 3 battalions in the open and killing hundreds?
Well, you know, it's very difficult for us to know about numbers of people injured or killed. They did hit a 2-battalion staging area on June 6th. A staging area might be about 2 square kilometers each. So they hit 2 staging areas, and there were some forces there. That was on June 6th, and yesterday they hit some broad areas as well. It was now in the Aegean, and it's waiting to...
Nobody feels that a B-52 attack on these open troops in the field is in any sense overkill at this stage during these negotiations.
We have made it very clear that NATO will attack, degrade, diminish the Serb forces until they agree to NATO's 5 conditions, and we do not have yet an actionable agreement on that. We have an agreement in principle, but we don't have anything that turns agreement into action. And it's very important, I believe, for the Serbs and everybody else to understand that what we need here is a delivered withdrawal, not just a discussed withdrawal.
Airborne. Do you anticipate that they will hit the road fairly soon?
I think we have to wait. I think we have to be cautious. We think we have crossed one more bridge, and that bridge is coming up with, is that the G8 has produced a Security Council resolution. Mr. Ahtisaari has been to Beijing to present these terms to the Chinese. China is obviously one of the permanent 5 members of the Security Council, and another is Russia, and the other 3 are in NATO. So now the Security Council will, at the appropriate time, pass this resolution, and that will happen, I believe, after the MTA, the Military Technical Agreement, is signed, after the withdrawal has begun, and after the bombing halt has been adopted, the bombing pause has been adopted by NATO.
Second one, I'm a bit confused.
I was ready for... First of all, we are just beginning to see signs of preparation for withdrawal. We have not yet seen any withdrawal. As you know, many times in the past, the Serbs have announced that they were withdrawing, only to do nothing. So we have to, I think, wait till we see clear, verifiable signs of withdrawal before we can suspend or pause the bombing, and that's what NATO plans to do.
Been presented with a detailed document